I hope I'm not too late. So, I should have done a pre-video. I said this in my last video I just posted. Should have done a pre-video though. I really wanted to kind of give some tips and tricks for holiday stuff yesterday. I was going to do it yesterday morning, but I was so freaking busy. So I apologize, guys, but I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to help y'all with the post game. Help y'all, those who are trying to bulk. I just posted a video for those who are trying to lose weight. A lot of these tips are still going to be the same, but I kind of just want to have another video out there that's kind of both sides of the scenario and a little bit of differences between the two. So I'm currently in a bulk right now, and the holidays are the best time to be in a bulk because you can overeat a little bit, and you don't have to worry as much about the calories that you're gonna consume. You do have to worry. Like, I do lean bulk, so I can't just overeat and eat what I want. I have currently not been doing something that you're probably not doing as well, and it's intermittent fasting. I have a video, I'll probably link it up in the end of this video, but with intermittent fasting, it's what I use for my cuts. So I'm currently not doing intermittent fasting where I'm in a bulk. It's just too hard for me to consume enough calories. But for the holidays, I did go ahead and intermittent fast. Well, I've intermittent fasted today. I was going to intermittent fast yesterday, but it kind of just didn't happen. This is so busy and hectic. You don't know when you're going to eat again, blah, blah, blah. Plus, I wanted to make sure I consumed enough protein, so I eat eggs in the morning to make sure I get a higher level of protein. Plus, I've been lifting. I've been getting in all my lifts around the holiday time, so that's really good. So if you're bulking, you definitely want to make sure you're hitting your lifts, and you're wanting to hit like almost every single body part within all the days around the holidays, because all these extra calories that you're consuming, you want to make sure they hit straight into those muscles. You don't want it to go to your gut, and I'm just feeling super full right now just because of like all the calories that I've eaten, and that's why I'm into it, or I am intermittent fasting today, is because I'm feeling so full, not only in my muscles, but in my stomach, and that full feeling, even though I like the pump jacked feeling of it, I do not like the kind of like sluggish feeling that comes along with it, and I just know that if I don't intermittent fast, that I'll feel it, and I'll know that I'm just storing that as body fat. And you don't want to do that. When you're bulking, you don't want to just store extra body fat. Your body can only consume so many extra calories in a day before put it back to body fat. And even though you're bulking, that's not what you want to do. You don't want to gain more body fat. I've never heard anybody that wants to. When I woke up this morning, I felt really sluggish. I'm feeling a lot better now because I'm getting into my intermittent fast. A little bit of time has passed, and that's helping a lot with me just feeling energetic and just ready to go. Because when I first woke up today, I was like, oh, you know, I could just feel it in my body, just like my body's still consuming the extra food and whatnot. So I'm really focusing on just hitting this intermittent fast and just consuming up all this extra calories in my body, because your body's still processing through the food, and your body's still trying to regulate chemicals and do all that. And by adding more food on top of that, you're essentially either going to store that food as fat or store the food you ate last night as fat. So by doing an intermittent fast now, you're going to kind of lower your blood glycogen levels. You're going to lower all your chemicals that your body has to fill before it starts to actually store stuff as fat. And so that's why this is such a benefit. Because of my lean gains, I don't want to go into that caloric surplus or go into a point where I'm going to start storing fat. I'm getting really good with knowing my body and just being able to feel like how I feel overall energy level, if I'm consuming or if I'm burning fat, if I'm burning a lot of fat really fast, if I'm gaining fat, if I'm gaining it really fast. Literally, like this morning I woke up and I was like, not sick, like stomach sick, but just felt sick. Like, just knew that like I consumed too many calories last night. For you bulkers, make sure you're not consuming too many desserts, because when you're bulking, those desserts really don't do anything for your gains. You really want to try to keep your protein levels super high on that day. Like, make sure you're eating a lot of voluminous foods like ham and things that may have some traces of protein in them, like, you know, maybe potatoes. They have little bits of proteins in them. And you don't want to eat too many of the fats, because the fats, you know, they're just going to boost your caloric level up. And I would actually intermittent fasted yesterday as well, just because I feel like I would rather have been in a deficit and ate up to my calories and ate as much as I wanted for dinner, and know that I don't have any extra calories that are going to be wasted and just stored as fat. Because there's that threshold, you know. So like I said, I really wish I would have went ahead and intermittent fasted yesterday. I'm gonna go ahead and do it today. I'm gonna cut down on some of my calories for the day. Go back and eating regular. I'm gonna make sure I consume my first meal. It's gonna be super high in protein, like none of the egg whites. So it'll be literally nothing but protein probably. And then my next meals will be kind of just regular meals with a nice blend of protein, carbs, and fats. And I like to do that because I can be a little bit more sloppy with my meals at dinner. I can have like potatoes and gravy and stuff that are just higher in fats and higher in carbs, and I don't have to worry about overeating on carbs and fats. That's another video for another time. But so just when you're bulking here, especially if you're lean bulking, just don't consume too much stuff. This is a lot of the same video as the last time, because when it comes to bulking, just make sure you're consuming enough food, make sure you're consuming enough protein. And absolutely make sure you're working out around these periods of time. Because if you're not working out around these periods of time, then, well, the gains are wasted. You're consuming so much food that could essentially just maximize your gains right now. Because, by overeating, it is going to allow for a little bit more muscle growth. But there's a curve of how much muscle are you gaining per how much fat are you gaining. And you don't want to get way into that threshold where you're essentially gaining most of it fat and hardly any muscle whatsoever. If you were to put it to numbers, what if you was gaining 100 pounds of fat and like 1 pound of muscle? It wouldn't be worth it. You don't want to get into that type of a bulk. But then again, like, boom, tell your body, feed your body, your muscles will grow, and then boom, flip to an intermittent fast. And you allowed your muscles to just consume every bit of that, and now you're just taking back out from the top layer of that your body didn't want. That's why I believe it's so good to go ahead and hit this intermittent fast even on a bulking period. Like, I'm not intermittent fasting right now because I'm bulking. So yeah, keep making those freaking gains. And also like it and subscribe. We're trying to do better on our quality content. I'm recording right now with a iPhone mic because the camera mic's been picking up a lot of echo in here for some reason lately. It's never done this before, so I'm kind of stumped. We're trying to focus on the quality. We're trying to focus on getting it better. I hope this video was alright for you. There's not really much to it. There's not much to it. This video was to kind of go over the food side of things. If you want to learn some more fitness stuff, check out some of our other videos. If you have any questions, make sure to put them down in the comments below, because that's how we'll know to answer. That's how we'll know to make videos and what to make them about. We appreciate everybody who follows us on this channel. It is such a big deal for us. It's just, like I said in the last video, we almost cry when we lose a subscriber, and we almost throw a party every time we gain a new one. And we have videos where we get 100 or 200 views. We're just like, yes. I'm hoping one day I'll look back on this video and be like, wow, I get like 100 or 200 views in like an hour. But, it's slow grinding right now. We're loving the process, and that's what life's about, is loving the freaking process. So have a great day, everybody. Enjoy your holidays, and keep making them gains.